my chest. I'm hurting, and he don't even care. It's 4 a.m. and my lover won't answer. Saw me somewhere with a dancer, singing thing while I'm in his bed. It's 4 a.m. and I think I might lose it. It's not thinking I'm stupid. He must have bumped his head. Don't he know it's 4 a.m.? I love that song. It's one of my songs that I really love. When I hear it, have any of y'all ever felt that way? Not it being for it now. There was an incident where I used to live with one of my exes, and he didn't come home until 7 or 9 in the morning, and it was not a good feeling, which is why we weren't together, but still living in the same house, because I don't have time for the foolishness. But have you ever felt like you were just alone in a relationship, or that your partner was not there all the way, or isn't there all the way, and something going on, or something's wrong, or someone else is there in the picture? Hate those moments. But songs like these really remind me of those moments. For those of y'all that follow me, I had a video before on boyfriend versus men. Now, I don't know how I'm going to react while I'm doing this video. So if you see a tear, it's fine. It's just one of those moments. But I'm good. But yes, I did a video based but boyfriend versus men. It's the same as women versus girlfriends. And that there's a difference between a man and a boy. And the differences between a man and a boy. And I think in that video I was talking about my boyfriend at the time, or my man at the time, because I really used the word boyfriend because I really hate it. And yes, I did a video on that and talked about my boyfriend at the time, or my man at the time. I say boyfriend now because we're not together. But my man at the time, and we broke up 2 months ago. He broke up with me 2 months ago, and the excuse made no sense to me, or the reason made no sense to me. Now, before I start, we have been friends. I've known him for 7 years, and we've been straight friends for 5 of those 7 years. And I also did a video on loving and being accepted, and accepting a person, because I said that love doesn't have one definition. Everybody probably has a different definition of what love is. But I think at the end we all are wanting to be accepted by someone, no matter what we do or how we are, or our bad points and quirks. They accept us regardless. And that has always been him. That has always been him. He's been my best friend. As long as I've known him, I have loved him for as long as I've known him. And throughout the 7 years we've had, many different other relationships with other people, dealt with other people, but we've always ended up coming back and being together and trying it, and it not working due to us never being in the same state. Like, we're not even in the same area and same state now. It was always long distance. And yeah, I accepted him for everything, no matter what it was, no matter the quirks and the flaws. I just loved him for all of him and all of that. And I thought that it was reciprocated. I thought that he, loved me and was loving with me, and we were just there at this point. And I remember when he came back in my life, like, we're always friends, but came back in that type of way. Last year I was talking to someone else, just talking, didn't want to date, and just hanging out and stuff, and he's always been a friend, so we would just talk about stuff. And I remember he told me last year, he was like, I'm coming for you. And I was like, okay, whatever. Just laughed it off, and we just joked and stuff. And he was like, I'm coming for you. I was like, okay, see you when you get here, like, whatever. And at that time of us being friends for so long, we never saw each other face to face until November of last year, which would be 2012. He came and visited. And he came like maybe once a month, and we started officially dating in February 17th, which is my mother's birthday. And everything was good, everything was great. And I mean, that was my heart. I never loved anyone as much as I loved him. I never accepted anyone as much as I accepted him. I never gave my heart 100% to anyone like I did him. And because we were friends for so long, it just felt like it was right. I was just like, this is it. I don't have to worry about anybody else, because me personally, I hate dating. So towards the end of our relationship, things started changing. We started getting distant. He with him going to school and the career choice that he's in, that makes him distant at times. He's done it before in another state, but then it was just a little different. So to me, I used to tell my friend that I used to tell my friend that I was just waiting for him to leave and to break up with me. And he went out of state one weekend, or 1 week for something. And I messaged him, and I was like, at this point, I don't feel like I need to chase you. I really do. I shouldn't have to make you talk to me. Like, you're drifting away. I don't know why. But you're going to end up single, like, you're about to be single, because I don't want to do this, because with being long distance, conversation is all that you have. And you can't afford to lose conversation and communication if you're not seeing each other, because things really, really go haywire. So I remember that weekend, we talked, and he got an attitude, and we talked, and he was like, I'm not going anywhere. If I didn't want to be here, I wouldn't be here. And then that weekend went by, and I didn't hear from him. And then I got a message that Monday morning that said, I don't think I can do this right now. and I rather end it now before you end up resenting me. So me being me and me being how I am, that doesn't work. That's not a good excuse to me, because I've always been here. We've been friends for this long. I've always been there. So that dog don't hunt. That excuse doesn't hunt. It just doesn't, and it just doesn't. So it has been 2 months now, a little over 2 months, and no, it's been 2 months now, and we finally got to talking again about what's going on, because I don't let things go. And he tells me that he's seeing someone else, and we got to that because it's like, you're different, you're not the same person. And for me, our friendship has always been first before our relationship. And with friendship, I expect you to be honest with me no matter how things end up, no matter about my feelings. Don't worry about that. Just be honest with me, and that's how I am. And I knew that he wasn't. So we talked, and I was like, do you hate me? He was like, no. I said, well, do you trust me? He was like, yes. I said, but you don't trust me enough to be honest with me? He's like, well, I care about your feelings. Well, to me, if you care about my feelings, you should have just been honest from day one and been like, look, I see someone that's here, she's here, that I can actually physically touch. You're not here right now, so I can't do this. And I would have respected you a lot more, but that's not the case. So when I asked him about, just being honest with me, he was like, well, what if I told you that I met someone and we're getting married next year? It's like, well, you met someone and you're getting married next year. Like, there's nothing that I can do about it. And we went through all of that. But, end of the story, he's not getting married anymore or next year, but he is seeing someone. And that broke me down. That broke me down. I did not know what to do. Didn't know what to say. Well, I knew what to say. I'm a very vocal person. I not very much talk. I don't sugarcoat. I don't try to hide things. I'm very straightforward when it comes to friends and stuff like that, on how I feel. And dating inmates, like I really am. And it was like, you could have just told me that there was somebody else. Even though he swears to God there was nobody else when we were together, he just started seeing her, but I don't believe it. But I'm like, if that's what you say, that's what you say. But then I was like, well, why did you break up with me in the first place? He was like, I didn't think I wasn't emotionally available. I wasn't able to be all in, and I was doing a disservice to you. But you can do all that for her? Okay, boo. So we got into it about that, and I think it was like, I finally had to say, you know what? I am going in circles with you, trying to get you to see how I feel. At this point, you don't care. You don't see where you did anything wrong. And there's no need for me to continuously go in circles with you about something that you're not going to get. And I said, the least that you could do is apologize. But you can't do that because you don't see where you did anything wrong. And I tried to do it, I'm trying to, but you keep saying I lied and I didn't lie, whatever. So I was like, you know what, it is what it is. If you need a friend, I'm here. If you need a friend, I'm here. And that's it. And it's still sad, it hurts. But today has been one of the best days that I've had in a long, long time. Even with being in a relationship with him, I looked in the mirror and I just saw this person that was just beautiful and stunning, and it was weird because I don't think I'm ugly. I don't, have a complex or anything. I feel like I am who I am, and for me, you can't change who you are. You know what I'm saying? I can get cosmetic surgery if I wanted to, later down the line, but I don't have those type of issues like that. But I've never saw myself in the light that I saw myself in today. I never saw the beauty that I saw today in the mirror, and it made my day. I think it made my year, because I joke with people as when I talk to them, I let them know just like how I feel about myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think I am awesome, and whoever gets me will be very satisfied, to be working for myself, and not even with beautifully different attire, but to actually work from home and make money, and knowing that I will always be able to have some type of income coming in, is always a good thing, and thinking of my past relationships and where they are now, and the fact that most guys that I've talked to have always tried to reach out and, see how I'm doing and come back and stuff. It's another sign that I'm actually pretty okay. I'm not totally terrible, and even though he was my heart and I gave my all to him, that I'm still going to be okay, that I don't know how this relationship with him is going to be, how it's going to end up. She's older than him, 6 years older than him, and I realized that I'm not able to give him what he needs at this point in time. I can't take care of you. I can't give you money. I'm establishing my business here, with me and my mother, and making sure my mother's set. You're home with your mom. I can't give you financially. I can't take care of you financially. And he made it seem like that one day about, borrowing from me if he needed to. But it's like, you live with your mom just like I live with my mother. What do you need money for? Yeah, you have a son, but your son lives with grandma. Your son is very well taken care of. You shouldn't need anything from me in that aspect or in that sense, at all. So what you're looking for, I would never be able to give you. With him knowing me and my past and knowing the things I've done for guys that I've been with and how fucked over I was, I would never do that again, especially if you're not my husband. Why do I need to look out for you in that sense? When in actuality, you're the man, you should make sure that I'm okay. At least that's how I feel. And we got into it one day because, with me talking about moving and not living with him, it became a big thing. But I have a standard. I set a standard. I'm not moving in with you. And being a automatic parent without some type of commitment. And I realized that I would still make that same decision today, which means I would still be in the same situation today because I have a standard. I want more out of life, and I'm not going to play wifey being a girlfriend, or just being your woman. I want to be a wife. I'm not going to be a partial parent and then you leave me for somebody else. And I end up with nothing and stay with no one that I really know out that's family wise or anything with no support. I'm not going to do it. So did I make a good decision? Yes, I did. Am I being friends with him? I mean, I still love him. I've always loved him. That's love. my homie, that's like my best friend. But can I still deal with him while he has a woman? At this point, yes, because I declared that we will probably never be together ever again in this lifetime, because I'm not going to let you hurt my heart the way you did again. So we can still be cool, and you go about your business and I'm going about mine, and we can still be friends. I can do that. Am I going to be there to see if the relationship works? Yes, I am. Will you probably be like the rest, trying to say, hey, I made a mistake? Probably will. Will I be there to say no, thank you? Things have moved on and you made your decision and you have to live with it? Yes, I will. Like, this fucker would have to come with a ring and say, let's get married, and have to do all the planning in order for me to even be with them, regardless of how I feel or don't feel, regardless if my heart is still there or not. That's the only way. The only way. And because I know it's not going to happen, time will heal, things will move on, and I'm not going to make you or anybody else want to be with me. Point blank, period. And that's where it's at. And I tell this story and say all of this to say, hey, there are billions of people in this world. No matter how you feel, no matter how heartbroken you are about the situation, no matter how much you want it to work, no matter if you giving your all and you still want it to work, that maybe it's best that it didn't. And maybe, I don't know what the future holds. I can always say no, we'll never be together again, but once again, I don't know what the future holds. But I do know that I will never, never lower my standards and lower myself and my self-respect to make any male happy. If he is a man, he will respect you and he will be with you and marry you before he asks you to do anything that will make you uncomfortable or make you lower your standards and yourself to do or to be with him, period. So hold on to what you have. Keep striving for better for yourself. Keep looking up and reaching for the planets, the stars, the moon, whatever. And whoever he is will be there. He will find you if it's meant for that to happen, if it's meant for you to be married and to have someone. And if that's your heart desire, he will find you. But do not settle, no matter who it is, no matter who it is. We will not settle. We will not lower our standards. If he doesn't want to put a ring on it, he doesn't want to get married, then say, hey, this is not going to work. If you say something and he doesn't agree with it or don't like it and y'all can't compromise on it, then say, no, this isn't going to work. Now, when I say compromise, I don't mean take your dreams and throw it in the toilet and in the trash so that he can be happy and you be miserable, because that's not compromising, and at the end you're going to resent him or hate him because you didn't be able to do what you wanted to do that was going to make you happy. Compromising is compromising, not giving up yourself and what you want. Keep your head up. It's going to get better. It's going to be brighter days. You might wake up like I did and just see this great, beautiful person that's like, hey, that's looking back at you and saying, hey, we are going to be good. We're going to be all right. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but know that we are on the right road. The right road. Right road. So yes, I did good. I didn't cry. I had a little moments that I thought I was going to, but I didn't. I don't think I have smiled this much in a long, long time. And I love this lipstick because it makes my teeth look so freaking extra white. It is awesome. It is awesome. But yeah, stay positive. Keep your head up. Continue to love yourself and reach for the stars, honey. Reach for the stars. If he got less than what you got and no potential, just looking for a baby mama or looking for a mother, to take care of him. Let it be known, I'm not your mother, I'm not going to be taking care of you. And if you can't take care of me, then we going to have to go. You have to go about your business. Point blank, period. And that's it. That's it. There is somebody out there for you. Somebody out there for me. I don't know who he is. Don't know. And I'm not even trying to rush it. It's been 2 months I've been single. And I got a few more months, probably. I got a few more months. I enjoy the process of being by myself. I enjoy learning more about myself. I enjoy stretching and growing. I'm not always perfect in a relationship, but I have grown a lot. You know, I'm working on my attitude because Reva can be crazy at times. Reva can really be crazy at times. And she's working on it. You know, she's working on it. And y'all might see me talk about myself in third person a lot. You know, I used to be Reva and then Arenata and then Maria. And Maria was the Spanish side that really just, look. Yes, yes. They're probably still there. They're still there, but I don't let them reign as much. I'm trying to be a more pleasant person. And because I deal with children, and I have to learn to deal, and I deal with parents, I'm learning to mellow out. 26, I'll be 27 next few months, several, whatever. And the older I get, the more I believe in growing and maturing. Yeah, I believe in growing and maturing. And I don't want to be 35 making the same stupid mistakes. I don't want to do that. I pray I don't be 35 making the same stupid mistakes, especially when it comes to this damn nutcase. But it's crazy. I still love Lil Bum. And it's just love as in just love, not in love, but just love as in just love. Like, that's my friend. We've always been to that point. I can talk to him and be real with him, and he can just tell me how it is. Like, this is what it is. I'm telling you this because I love you as a person, and I'm gonna be true to you because I love you as a person. Like, that's always how we've been. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to maintain that or not, because true friends are really hard to come by, you know. And I have to have true friends, people that's gonna tell me what I'm doing right or doing wrong, or I don't need that fake stuff that's like, okay, you're doing good, you're doing good, you're doing good. I don't know why she's doing what she's doing, but you do. I don't have time for that. I really don't. So we'll see if we're able to maintain it or not. I know when other women and grown-ups and mates come in a picture, it kind of stretches out relationships and friendships of the opposite sex, but we'll see where it goes. But yeah, keep your head up. Know that, hey, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be okay. And you know, it is what it is sometimes. You know, healing comes with time. Yeah, healing comes with time. But it's a process, and enjoy the ride. You know, everything's not going to be sunny days, but everything's not going to be stormy days either. And I say that I'm waiting for my sunny days to come, but I see it. I see the clouds parting. I do. I see the clouds parting, and I see the sun peeping, trying to peep through. So I'm gonna stick in there, and I'm gonna hold on. I am. But thank y'all for watching. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna do my next video on. If you want to give me any type of, you know, insights or anything, you know, the comment section is below. If you want to know something, or a comment or something, or insight on something, the description box, once again, not the description box, the comment section below, once again. I don't mind doing comments and stuff like that. I don't mind answering questions, you know. I try to be as honest as I can be on a lot of things. People might think my insight's crazy. Some people say my mind is like a guy sometimes. So I don't know. But I do try to be honest as much as I can be when it comes to stuff like that. But thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe. You know how it works. You can follow me on Instagram. But until later, love you guys, and talk to you later. Bye.